So, Bears football is back. And as always, I'm going to be trying to deliver content about the Bears on this channel. So today's video is going to be about the Bears going down to SoFi Stadium to face the Rams on Sunday night. And I'm going to give y'all 5 keys to the game, which the Bears could definitely use to win this game. With that being said, let's get into it. What's up, guys? KT here. It's been a long time, but I'm back. And I'm going to be trying to come with some fresh content for this new NFL season about the Bears. I also have some more things coming. But let's keep the video on topic. We have a game on Sunday night, on national TV. The Bears are going to Los Angeles to face the Rams. And I see a lot of people saying, like, they're a little bit overmatched in this matchup. That's not entirely true. There's 5 things they can do to beat this Rams team. And I think if they do that, they can, I wouldn't say easily win, but they can squeak out a win in the first week. Sneak out of there with a win in an upset. So the first point I'm going to make is control time of possession. Controlling time of possession is very important. Very important in the game of football. You keep giving teams chances with the ball, they're going to make you pay. And the Bears, in recent history, for me, even in preseason, as you watched in preseason, if you watched it, time of possession was not good. You've had a lot of drives where you would go 3 and out, failure to convert on third down, penalties, stuff like that. And turnovers too. When you control time of possession, you don't give that team as many chances to score against them. That gives your defense a chance to rest when you control time of possession. It also gives your offense a chance to gain its rhythm when you have the ball for a long time. So how do you control time of possession, you may be asking? Well, the obvious answer is convert on third down. When you convert on third down, that demoralizes the other side, especially if it's like a long third down. It's like third down and 15, and the receiver gets open and catches like a 20-yard blast from the quarterback. Another way to control time of possession is not turn the ball over. That is the worst thing you can do in any sport, is turn the ball over. Because you're basically just giving, but especially in football, you're giving the team like a clear chance to score, especially if you're in your own territory. So turnovers contribute to that. But just converting on third down is very important. If they can do that, if they can convert on third down, I think they have a chance to win. Point number 2. Excuse me. Run the ball. Run the ball. Just as simple as that. David Montgomery, 25 carries. Enough said. Dude's a 1,000-yard rusher. He averaged 5 yards per carry last year, which is solid. I think he's primed to have an even better season. Who's bringing down David Montgomery when he has a full head of steam? But what that also does is that keeps the defense honest. When you run the ball, it keeps the defense honest, so they can't just sit back and nickel and dime like they always do and pick you apart that way. Especially with teams with a good pass rush, and they know you can't pass the ball effectively, and they know you can't run the ball effectively either. They're just going to sit back and nickel and dime, and they have a good pass rush, so they're going to get to you anyway. But if you establish a run early, that's going to make the safeties come down. That's going to make the safeties and the corners and stuff come down. All those linebackers come down. Then you can set up things off play action. But it will be because you ran the ball. David Montgomery should be averaging about 20-25 carries, maybe even more. You do that, especially against a Rams pass rush like this, you can tire them out. You can win the battle of attrition. With that being said, and I get to point number 3, is that keep your quarterback protected. Now, as you all know, Andy Dalton is the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears until further notice. He will be starting this game against the Rams. I mean, Andy Dalton is don't get me wrong, he's a very solid quarterback. But against the Rams pass rush, he's not going to be getting away from Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd. Why do I say that? Because we saw it last year. Andy Dalton is a bit faster than Nick Foles, and that's not saying much. You know, those guys are great quarterbacks, but when Nick Foles played against the Rams, they were sending blitzes at him, and they were tending to get to him a lot. If they get to Andy Dalton, he's going down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's going down. And we already have issues at offensive line. We're not terrible, like some people say, but we're not good either. There are some holes. We know Aaron Donald is gonna get through. But you can somewhat pacify them by running the ball, using screens, getting slant routes going. But most importantly, like I said, running the ball. That's going to tire those guys out. Aaron Donald is human, believe it or not. He's still very human. He get tired too. So if you run the ball effectively and you keep that pass rush at bay, that's a very good strategy to win this game. Honorable mention, real quick before I get to point 4, is test that secondary of the Rams. I know what people are saying, like, oh my God, are you serious? But it's not like Dalton's a scrub. Dalton can move the ball downfield. Don't get me wrong, he can move the ball downfield. To get the respect of a great defense, you're gonna have to test them. And what that means is you're gonna have to get some good yardage plays. They know you can get a good yardage play. They're gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute. We need to start taking this a bit more seriously. And that's gonna get them out of their rhythm. If you can test that Rams defense, especially their secondary, I know that the Rams secondary is like ranked 3rd in the league, but I don't know about that. That's kind of iffy to me. You know, respect to all the Rams fans and stuff like that, and the Rams defense, of course, but that secondary is at best. So you can use it. You can use that to your advantage. If you test them early, you can kind of get them out of the rhythm. Point 4, and Bears fans should know this well. Put Matthew Stafford on his butt. Period. We've seen this plenty of times with his days with the Lions. Even though he's on a better team with a better offensive line, you can still get him on the ground. He's not going to be moving. He's not going to be going anywhere. He's not going to run 10, 15 yards across the line of scrimmage. He's not a scrambling quarterback. He's a guy that's going to pick you apart from the pocket. Which also brings me into a quick note. Don't let him stand back there and just pick you apart. Because with this secondary, with the Bears secondary, they're not, 1, they're young and inexperienced. 2, outside of Jalen Johnson, you don't really have a corner number 2 or a nickel. So, how do you counteract not having a very good secondary? Well, with the pass rush and putting Stafford on his butt. Now, we all know when Stafford is sacked, he's not a guy to get jittery and get all uncomfortable and all that, but you can make him, make him a bit, uncomfortable and all that. You can make him a bit uncomfortable and make the game a bit more difficult for him when you get to him. And he's going to be wanting to stretch the ball downfield a couple times, so if you get to him, you can kind of take him out of that rhythm. He's a very good quarterback, but any quarterback is good when they're standing on their feet. Let's just say that. Point 5, go out there and have fun. These past 2 years, the Bears haven't looked like they've been having fun. When you have fun, when you're having fun out there and you're not, taking the game all serious and all that, when you're out there having fun, you're still trying to win, but you're out there having fun. You know, it makes you feel a certain type of way. It drives the morale of your guys up. And the Bears have brought back things like the turnover bucket, which is new with the defensive coordinator, Sean Desai. Club Dub, you still have Club Dub and all that stuff. Just go out there and rekindle that joy you had during that miracle 2018 season. This is a very good team. I think people, like, they don't understand that the Bears are a very well-constructed team. There's some holes in this team, I get that. But it's not like, you know, they just went 6-8 both seasons and they missed the playoffs like two years in a row. This is a team that made the playoffs twice. This is a very good team. It's a very well-constructed team. For people to say that, you know, they're overmatched, they're not going to beat the Rams, they have no chance of beating the Rams or even winning that division, that's even a stretch. You know, we've been hearing, us as Bears fans, we've been hearing that a lot. But if you're a true Bears fan and you watch this team has a lot of talent. You got Roquan Smith, you got Jalen Johnson, you got Khalil Mack, you got Robert Quinn, you got the new addition Alec Ogletree, you got Akeem Hicks, you got Eddie Jackson. And that's just on defense. You got other guys on the offense too, like Cole Kmet, Darnell Mooney, David Montgomery, Allen Robinson. All those guys, Marquise Goodwin. All those guys are very good players. So for people to say that they have no chance in this game, I don't think that's necessarily true. Now, with all that being said, the reason why y'all all came here is the prediction. I'm going to go with a bold prediction. And I'm going to give y'all two. I do think that if they do not protect Andy Dalton, he is either going to get hurt or be ineffective. At that point, what do you do? To me, I think you take him out for Justin Fields. I think that's the quarterback everybody wants to see here in Chicago. Do not lie. That's what we want to see. We want to see Justin Fields in the game. That being said, if Dalton's playing well, then you take that. But I think people are overstating how good the Rams actually are. They're not gonna just bowl over the Bears like that. People think this team is worse than it actually is. And I'm gonna go with a bold prediction for this game. I predict that the Bears will win this game by a field goal. 23-20. Simple. 23-20. I think they score 2 touchdowns and get field goals. The Rams will have their offense, because if you look at the past matchups and stuff like that, they've been low scoring. You know, we just saw the game last night where the Cowboys and the Buccaneers put up like 30 points each. But this matchup seems to have a low-scoring tune to it for the past 2 years. So I think 23-20 Bears is a very realistic prediction. I have some optimism. You gotta have some optimism in it. That being said, 23-20 Bears on Sunday night. I think they win this game. But don't take my word for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's all I wanted to come here and do. I gave y'all my takes to the game. Give y'all 5 predictions to the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, one more thing before I go. Thank you guys. You know, that last video I picked up 2,000 views, and I got a lot of subscribers from it. But it's not just about the views or subscribers. It's about y'all supporting the channel. So I thank y'all for that. Anybody who clicked on the video, I thank y'all for that. It means a lot to me. It's a very important video in my life. So thank y'all for all the support and all the love y'all showing. And I'm going to try to make more videos like that in the future. You know, I know I've been gone for a long time, but I'm back now. You know, sometimes you gotta take a break to get your mind right and all that. With that being said, guys, thank you for everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Make sure you follow me on social media because I'll probably be tweeting out things live during the game on Sunday night. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.